So this was all the way back in April 2013, right? Every year in high school, there would always be this relay for life event where it's like a charity thing, and they would always have it at who the fuck is calling me? They would always have it at the fairgrounds, right? In my local area. So y'all know what it is you go to fairgrounds and people walk around in a circle, and it's a charity event, and then different schools in the area, they would come, and you'd have your own all the Relay for Life folks to have their own shirts and everything. I was in the Relay for Life thing, but I was kind of in it. I couldn't pay my dues. It was like 20 bucks, but I didn't pay it, so I was kind of in it, kind of not, right? But so we're there, and everybody, it's me, I'm with 5 other friends, Charker's there as well. I think Charker with a few other people, and then we're all hanging out, and then it's like nighttime, it starts to get dark, right? And then when it starts to get dark, we all was like, hey, let's go eat. So we go to this Taco Bell that's next to the area. We all over there kicking it. It's me and 4 friends now, and they're with 2 folks that I don't know, right? And then Chark pulls up. Chark comes with 2 other people, and then I don't know, they just have this random idea to let's go to a haunted house, right? Now let me tell you about this house. This house is the owner, by the way, it's abandoned. It's way in the woods, and the owner, he owns the house was active during, not active, but people were living there, I think during the 50s or 60s, right? And at that time, the person was rich, and he owned some company. I forgot what it was, but it was some I think it was Chevrolet or something. The car company, I think it was that, right? So he's a rich guy. He has a huge house, upstairs, downstairs, basement, fat ass pool and everything, right? So we have this random idea to go. Keep in mind, in high school, my nigga, I had a curfew, my nigga, and nigga, I had to be home by 10 latest. This was, I forgot what grade I was in, but this was around 2013, right? So I had to take my ass home, right? Not at that time. I think this was around probably April, so it'll probably getting dark probably around this time, around 8 o'clock, because it's going into the summer, right? And it was dark. It was dark by the time we decided to go eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was probably like 9 o'clock by this time, right? They had this random idea, let's go to an abandoned house, right? So we decided to go there. I don't have a whip at this time. I think we take fucking 3 different cars. So we go all the way there, and we drive to the place. Now the place, you gotta park by this Best Buy, and then from the Best Buy you gotta cut through the woods to get in there. So we park at the Best Buy. I think the Best Buy's still open by that time, and then we gotta cut through the woods to get there. But the way to get through the woods is we gotta go outside through the highway traffic and then cut in the woods. It wasn't a interstate highway. It was one of those street highways that's fat ass roads of cars go through all the time. So there's by this time I think there's there's probably 10 of us now. We took 3 different cars, we parked, and we going outside. We go on the road, we walk down niggas walking on the road and then go in the woods, right? Fucking idiot. Hella cars driving past and they seen us or whatever. So we go, the place is probably a quarter mile inside. So it's scared. By the way, it's dark as fuck at this time. I'm with there's 3 niggas I don't know, and everybody's just on some scared shit, but they're also some jokey shit. So we go in there with our flashlights through walking, and cars past, we go in there with our flashlights going through the woods, right? We go in there, we walk in, every 2 seconds, we all fucking jump around and scream, right? Scary as fuck. So we finish walking, Chark's there as well. We go walk down all the way to the fucking haunted house, right? Now we get there, now you know in the woods where it's when there's no lights and there's no trees, you can start kind of seeing shit when your eyes adjust, right? So we kind of see shit. By the way, scary as fuck, my nigga. It's scary as fuck. So we see the haunted house, niggas do the little every couple seconds, niggas will fuck around and hide. By the way, when we got halfway in there, someone started running really fast all the way through the woods, and then they screamed and they act like something was there, and then we all ran back out and we had to come back inside. So by the time we was there, right, it was insane. Now, a few of the people have been there already. I've never been. My nigga, I'm black. I ain't about to do no random ass abandoned house shit. So we go there, scary as fuck. We go inside. We go through the front door. I think we take pictures. I had a picture from the Relay for Life in that same day. I wish I could find it, but I don't even know where to begin finding that at. So we go inside. The walls are fucking deteriorated with like mold on it. There's like people there's people who have spray paint and left their like at names and wrote on it and like fucking you know, just do like they just wrote all over the walls and shit. By the way, the place is like, it's on its last fucking leg and it's way in the woods, right? And it had a huge place. So we go in there, we looking around, like I don't know what we're finding. I guess we went there to be scared. And it damn sure worked. But we in there, we're fucking we going all around. The place is like cracking. And I think there's an upstairs. I forgot. I'm not gonna like be sad. I'm sure it's upstairs. But there's a basement, right? So like 3 people go down there in the I think Kenny was there too. I think Kenny was there. I can't remember for sure. But we go downstairs. We go to like the basement. The wood is like, nigga, you step on it, it cracks. Now somebody had a genius idea to turn off all the lights. By the way, we're on the woods, walk to the basement, right? Someone throws something with nobody seeing. They just throw something that makes a big noise in the basement. Everybody freaks the fuck out and starts fucking running. Niggas falling. I think I fell. We running halfway through the woods. And as soon as bro, it's a joke. It's me. It's me. All right, so we turn the fuck around and head back to the haunted house, right? To the fucking abandoned house, right? We walk and then we fucking go to the pool now. Now we're in the pool area. By the way, nigga, everything in that pool, from fucking chairs, I think there was a mattress there, and then all type of diseases and insects and bugs, everything. You stand next to the pool, my nigga, a bug come on you, my nigga, you got a flu for 3 years, my nigga. So we over there, I think someone like, by the way, I ain't an idiot, my nigga. If there's a pool, I'm not even getting close to that bitch. I'm standing right there and watching niggas be dumb, right? So I think one person pushes somebody. This nigga literally almost fell. He's falling back. The other nigga grabbed his arm and pull him. Not even making a joke. If that nigga would have fell in there, my nigga, that nigga would have still been on the hospital life support fucking 5 years later. They would have just pulled the plug at that point, my nigga. So we're in there, right? And then I think we're just cooling by the pool, just fucking like chilling out, right? So then once again, you know, we're all young and fucking stupid. I think someone throws something and screams, right? So now we're all fucking running, and it was like, I think he said that he saw something, so we're running. Now we're running outside of the front yard of the fucking abandoned house, right? And we're going back through the passageway to get outside of the abandoned house, and the whole like long driveway to get inside. We're fucking running, sprinting, my nigga. I'm out that bitch, my nigga. Like, nigga, if my adrenaline's pumping, my nigga, I could beat Usain Bolt, nigga. Olympic trials, nigga. What's up? I'm thinking I'm going fast. I'm like 4 out of 10. But like, I'm fucking sprinting in that bitch, right? I'm sprinting. Niggas, everybody's screaming, running. We're running through the fucking woods, trying to head out to the highway to where you could get inside. We're running. All you see is fucking you see 2 flashlights come from both sides of the woods. Right here like that. Niggas' heart dropped, screaming. One nigga went past the lights and just kept running. Now the lights were flashlights. As you got closer, everybody stopped and caught up. Some of the people saw the lights, ran back towards the abandoned house. My nigga, one thing I'm not doing is running back to the abandoned house. So I'm like 4th. I think one person just ran through them niggas. And now it's 2 people in front of me and me. And I think like probably like a couple more people come back. And then the people were still over there. We got close and we realized the lights were fucking police officers. Police was there now. So they was like, hey, whoever back there, call him. So we all like, yo, blah, blah, blah. Because I forgot who was back there, who ran back. We call him, and like 40 seconds later, when they didn't pussy out, everybody came back, right? And we're all talking to the cops now, right? The cop is like, yo, what's going on? Now, look, remember I said earlier in the story there was niggas that I didn't know? Why was there, look, there's a nigga who's just being a smartass. By the way, we could all get in trouble for like trespassing, right? Like we were all like under 18, but we could all get in trouble for trespassing. I know my parents would have beat my ass because I was not supposed to be there. I was supposed to be at the Relay for Life. We just there no, we just there like, you know, all sitting there, not sitting, we're all standing up, the cops talking to us, and we get in trouble for trespassing. One of the niggas I don't know has his phone just recording everything. Nothing wrong, you allowed to record, and I feel you, but like, this nigga's catching an attitude with the cops. My nigga, I'm trying to go home, my nigga. If my parents know I'm here, I'll get my ass beat. This nigga just here like this. Like, cops asking us a question, and then the guy's like, bro, I don't have to answer you, blah, blah. I'm like, my nigga, whose mans is this? I don't know who the fuck this is. Giving them a fucking attitude. Now, I think while we were in there, I think another car pulled up with like 3 people. I think, I'm not sure if Chark was one of the people who I left before, or if Chark was in the parking lot. But No. I think Chark was there with us, right? So the cops asking us questions. He's like, what are we doing there? We was like, yo, we wanted to check out this spot. It's like a popular spot people go to, blah, blah. It was like, you know, you could get in trouble for trespassing. That's when my heart fucking dropped, because I could just see the hanger that my mom had her hand ready to smack my ass, and my dad fucking grounded me, even though, nigga, I rarely was going out anyway. So people just talking, right? Meantime, this nigga's there catching a fucking attitude. They ask for our names and shit. This nigga's like, oh, I have to tell you my name. I'm like, my nigga, do you want to go to, like, you gonna fuck it up for everybody, my nigga? I don't know you. So we're all just there, and then like the people the guy who he knows that is connected to us, nigga was like, bro, just chill the fuck out, my nigga. They gonna let us go. So that nigga finally put down his fucking phone flashlight, recording everything. Like, by the way, that nigga could have got us all fucked up, right? So the cops talked to us for a minute. Like, he lets us know, hey, I'm gonna let y'all wait for. By the way, he checks our IDs, make sure we all had IDs and shit. And then, like, we could have really got in some serious trouble. So we're all there talking with the cops. Probably we're in the middle of the fucking woods, by the way. In the middle of the woods. We're like, remember I said the house was a quarter-mile in? We're half that distance. So my nigga, we're like a fucking half of a quarter-mile in right now, talking to two cops in the middle of the fucking woods, right? That guy's still giving like slick attitude. Y'all know me, I'm a fucking jokester, so I'm like throwing in jokes and shit. The niggas I was there was not having it. It was like, Poudii, bro, chill the fuck out. Like, I'm just throwing in jokes. Even though damn well I know if mine get arrested, nigga, I'm done, nigga. I would have still had a bruise on my ass to this day, nigga. To this day. Nigga, I would have had a fat ass hanger mark on my arm, nigga. That would have been indented. Like one of those frat boys who get branded, you would see a fat ass hanger mark. So, I'm just throwing in jokes shit, but I like calm that shit down, right? The cops decide to let us go. So, I think at this point there's probably like 8 of us now, right? So the cops walk us out. We walk through the highway. I mean, we walk out through the passageway. By the way, the cops came because our dumbasses didn't even wait till all the cars were gone to go inside of the woods. We just went through with flashlights, walking through like pretty much near the street to get inside. Somebody walked past, like, yo, what the fuck are these kids doing walking in the woods with flashlights? We were bound to get cops called on us. So we walk out, right? And then the cops parked at the same Best Buy parking lot as well. So now we at the Best Buy parking lot. We walk out, go to our cars, right? By this time, remember how I said there was another group who pulled up while we were there? Now the cop was like, are those people with y'all? Niggas like, yeah. So it was like 2 of my other friends. And I think Chark, okay, that's what I think Chark. I think Chark was in that car as well, but Chark was definitely in the thing with us. So I think he was one of the people that had went back and was like, nah, fuck this, I ain't going in. So now they're over there talking to them, right? And while they're talking to them, niggas in my car are like, cause here's how it is. Say if y'all are me in my car, so like y'all right now are like me and like the other 4 people in my car. The cop, let's say I'm the cop. I'm here talking to the other people, charging like 2 other friends who are in that car, tell them, hey, don't go back there. While me as the cop, my back is turned, niggas in my car are like, yeah. So they're like fucking them up, make them not laugh, right? After that, the cop comes talk to us. These niggas stay there in the car. The cop's talking to us. And was like, hey, don't do this again, blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? You get in trouble, you get arrested. These niggas are in the car right there while the cop back is turned. He's talking to us. And we can just see him in the background. They're like, yeah. One nigga gets, stands in the car, shows his ass. Niggas are fucking dying. Niggas are, the cop is talking to us, and nigga, I'm busting out laughing in the back seat. The cop don't know what's going on, so he thinks that we're laughing at his fucking warning that he's letting us free off. So we start laughing. The cops get mad. He turn around. By the time he turn around, they stop, so they don't look like they do anything. So the cop is like pissed at us now, and we could get in trouble. By the way, that was the funniest. To this day, I remember that, bro. So the cop is like fucking, he's pissed off at this time. He's like, hey, don't do this shit again. I think the person driving too had an expired license and was not even allowed to drive that car. So the cop's talking to us, and then he lets us go, right? The person driving, he was so fucking panicky at this point. You know, in the parking spots where it has the like cinder block so you can't go forward? The cop is walking back to his car, and by the time he also had like 2 other cop cars there that were in the parking lot waiting in case we run out. So this nigga's gonna drive out. He puts his car in drive, run over the cinder block. All you hear is a fat ass. The cop turn around. Everybody in the car's like, I'm dying at this. I'm dying laughing. Everybody car's flipping out. The driver was already scared is flipping out even more because now the cops looking at him like, yo, what the fuck? So he drives around to the block. The cop stops him, talk to him. He think the cop about to go and ask him for the like license and registration and shit. But he was just like, hey, like he just gave him a like lecture or whatever, and he was like, get the fuck out. Then they get a car. We all skirted off, and I think from there, I think we went back to the Relay for Life place where everybody was parked, and then we all talked about the situation. Y'all, that was the craziest fucking shit ever. Like, it was so much crazier in person. It was scary as fuck. It was something I never did. I fell inside that abandoned house. I could have fell in a fucking pool. I watched a guy literally almost fucking lose his life by falling into that nasty, disgusting ass pool. And then that was a time we literally almost got arrested. We could have got, we were fucking trespassing. A nigga there was rude as fuck to the cops. We would have all got in trouble for trespassing and got locked up. And even if we didn't get locked up, we'd been put in handcuffs, and our parents would have had to pick us up from the fucking county jail, which would have been way worse than getting arrested. Later that night actually was the first day I went to a club. And it was a crazy ass experience at a club. Let me know if y'all want me to do a story time on my first time going to a club, because that shit was interesting, and there was a lot of first time activity that happened there. That's it for this story time, man. If y'all are new here, I'm Poudii. Make sure y'all go ahead and give a thumbs up, and yeah, I'll catch y'all on another video. Poudii Pay.